G'day, my fellow media collectors. I'm Troy, and this is the Comic Book Movie Collector's Guide. Today we have my monthly collection update. So let's see what I picked up for the month of August 2023. Let's get into it. Okay, first couple I have for you. Don't have a big episode this month as I spent big on a couple, so I blew the budget real quick. So yeah, not many titles to get through this month, but there are some good buys here. So the first lot I'm going to go through are some Blu-ray upgrades. And the first one is Batman Under the Red Hood. And of course this is on Blu-ray. And I got this off my good mate Kane, who sent this to me. Thank you very much, Kane. You are awesome as always. I didn't actually ask for this one. It just showed up in the mail one day. He'd obviously come across it, seen that I needed an upgrade from, where is it, over there? From a DVD to Blu-ray, and pleasant surprise when I got home from work one day and saw it there. So awesome. Thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate it. And then a week later, he comes through yet again, and he sent me Daredevil Season 1 on a Blu-ray. And that was another pleasant surprise as well, as I've only got that on DVD. But a nice Blu-ray upgrade yet again. So Kane, thank you very much, mate. As always, really appreciate it. So yeah, very happy to get some new Blu-ray upgrades for some of these movies. So that was Batman Under the Red Hood and Daredevil Season 1 on Blu-ray. Okay, next couple I have for you, and as always, I've been getting Tarzan and Zorro lately. I've got a Zorro in the next one, but a couple of Tarzans this time. And this one, oh God, I remember this movie from way back, and that is Greystoke, The Legend of Tarzan on DVD, and I got this off eBay for $6.50. Absolute cracker of a buy there for that. You're looking at around the 10-15 buck mark. This guy was obviously keen to get rid of his. I think I even offered him a couple of bucks off, like made him an offer and got it for a couple of bucks less. So very happy indeed to get that one. With Christopher Lambert, I remember that one. God, back when I was a kid, I remember seeing that on TV years and years and years ago. So I actually wouldn't mind sitting down and watching it again and see if it's anything like I remember from a kid. So that's that one. And then I got another Tarzan, and this one is Tarzan Goes to India on DVD, and I was eBay for $7.49. The guy made me an offer actually for $8, gave me an offer of 50 cents off. I took it straight away, as I have never seen this. I thought to myself, wow, this is a bit of a buy. I'm like, this is sweet. One of those sort of rare, random ones that pop up from time to time, and you think to yourself, oh, I've got to pounce on this and get it straight away. Well, you know me, I usually say patience is a virtue in this DVD collecting game. And for me, I jumped in too quick, and it looks all right. Look at that. That looks fine. That looks fine. Let's open her up. Look at that. That looks fine too. But this is when it got me. Look at that. That's a burnt copy. A DVD. Bugger. I got done. This is a bootleg copy because I've never seen it before, and that's what struck me as strange, and I got stung. Look, I'm sure all of us have been out there, got stung at some stage where we thought we bought an original copy, but we haven't. I know I've got a couple of bootlegs. Some I did know I was buying bootlegs to begin with, and some not so much, but this is one of those. But in saying that, I'll tell you what, it looked legit. It looks pretty legit to me. So but that's one more for the Tarzan collection. Maybe you can't buy it, I don't know, but definitely going to be a placeholder if there is a proper version out there. But you know what, doesn't look half bad. So for $7.50, you can't really argue. So that is Greystoke, Legend of Tarzan, and Tarzan Goes to India on DVD. Okay, next couple I have for you, and as I said, I got some Zorro, and I got, here we go, see how my Spanish is, Gran Aventura Del Zorro. I think that's how you say it. La Gran Aventura Del Zorro on DVD. And I got this off eBay for $12. That's not a bad price. I've seen a few of these out there. When I say a few, like 3, maybe 4. This is probably the 4th one. Not too many out there. And for $12, I couldn't really argue. Now, the only thing is, this is all in Spanish. There is no English subs. This is for just primarily for a Spanish audience. And there was, since I've been doing some research, there are a few Zorros out there that are not English speaking. So if you're looking to collect Zorro, you might go, oh, I've got all the Zorros. But there are probably 4 or 5 Spanish Zorros that kind of slip through the cracks when you see lists out there online that people don't know about. I managed to find some info, and I've got getting my list updated with that, and this is one of them. So very happy to get that, even though I can't watch. Oh, well, I can watch it, but I just don't understand unless I learn Spanish, I suppose. But yeah, that was a good buy nonetheless. And the next one I got is Red, the special edition DVD off eBay, and I got this for $7. Now, I just got, not that long back, I got a Blu-ray upgrade pretty cheap, but then I saw this one and I thought, oh, this looks pretty good. So we got it in the slipcover. Out she comes. And the reason I bought this one is it comes with a little comic book, which has, there you go, has like a pre-story before. So you get a little bit of a pre-story of the main character, whose name eludes me at the moment, Bruce Willis's character, about what led up to this movie. So I thought that was a nice little addition. There's not that many out there, but people are offloading them cheap because, well, you know, it's DVDs. But to get it with a little comic book, I thought, no, that's a nice little addition for the collection, and at $7, you just really can't argue at that price. So another nice little one to grab. So that is Gran Aventura Del Zorro and Red, a special edition on DVD. Okay, now we're getting into the good stuff. And the first one I have for you is a trauma classic. And no, it's not the one you think. This is another one. Sgt Kabukiman N.Y.P.D on a DVD. And I got this off eBay for $10. Not a bad buy for that. This is the Trauma Collection one. There are a few different versions out there. I was on off a Blu-ray for a little while, and then I was just like, nah, screw it, I'll get it for this price. Not a bad deal, actually, for $10. No, I wouldn't say there's a huge amount out there, but yeah, $10 was a pretty good buy for that. And I didn't realise that Sgt Kabukiman, like, I knew of this movie from years ago with, like, Your Toxic Avenger, which I bet you all thought that's what I was about to say. And I remember seeing this Sgt Kabukiman and thought, my God, how weird and wonderful is that? Well, I've been doing some research, as I do. I love trying to update my list. Turns out, as it says here, Fear Not Good Citizens, New York City, there's a new superhero. It turns out he was a superhero. Didn't realise that. Sgt Kabukiman. It says it all in the name, doesn't it? But yeah, there's only a few trauma ones that are worth getting. Shall we say, I don't think any of them are really worth getting, come to think of it. But anyway, but this one does classify as a superhero one, and so does Toxic Avenger, which I'm actually eyeing off a really good Toxic Avenger set with all the movies and the cartoon series in it. So maybe you might see that in a future video, but I've got to wait for it to come down in price. It is quite pricey. So that's that one. Now the next one, this was going to be the bargain of the month until I bought this other one, and this is the final part in the collection of what you can actually legitimately get of this series, and that is My Hero Season 3 Part 2 on a DVD, and I got this off eBay in the UK for $63.38. So that finally finishes my My Hero collection. So I've got Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3 Part 1. Now I've got Part 2. So I've got all 3 seasons. That's all they ever released, was the 3 seasons. I believe it goes for 6 seasons. Don't know why they didn't release the other 3 seasons, as these mysteries always seem to happen. I can get a bootleg copy that has all the seasons together. Maybe I'll look at that so I can get those last 3 seasons. But I have got these ones, and these are hard to get. And to get all 3 of them, there's a nice little pretty penny there. As you can see, that was probably the cheapest one, $63 to get it from UK. So yeah, very happy. I wasn't happy with $63, but I am happy to finally finish that set off and move on to the next big fish, which will be coming up shortly. Another one that I couldn't wait to get a hold of. So that is Sgt Kabukiman N.Y.P.D and My Hero Season 3 Part 2 on DVD. Okay, here we are to the last one. Like I said, not too many pickups, but a lot of expensive ones. Like I said, blew the budget real early this month. And this one I have been watching for ages and ages and ages and ages. And I did miss a copy of this for about 50, 60 bucks. Oh, about 12 months ago, and I've been kicking myself ever since. So to see a copy at the price I end up getting this for, I am kind of happy because it's only up and above from here. So that brings us to the bargain of the month. That's right, the bargain of the month, and that is Black Scorpion, the complete series on a DVD, and I got this off eBay in the States for, drumroll, $112.09. So not far off my record of $122 for Wildcats, which you saw a few months back. But I am so happy to finally get this one and mark it off the list, as it's been one that has been eluding me for ages. I've been watching it for years on eBay, and then to finally get a copy, I'm so happy. And this one is in pretty good nick. It's a little scuffed on the top, but overall, with some of the copies out there and some of the prices, if you want more mint, you're going to pay up around $200, $250. If you're looking for something even more beat up than this, you're still looking at like 80 or 90 bucks. So to get this one for this price, I was very happy indeed. And of course, as most of you know, it's the postage and import fees and shit that really just bite me in the ass on this. So for you out in the States, you probably could have picked it up for 50, 60 bucks, but then I've got to pay another 50, 60 bucks on top just to get the bastard out here, which is ridiculous. But anyway, let's have a look at it. So there, that's it. I'll tell you what, it looks good. That sitting on your shelf actually stands out because of how big it is. You do really notice it straight away. And bear with me as I open it up. Now this is a 6-disc edition. There we are. There's all them with all the, obviously, Black Scorpion, and then it goes through all the villains on here. You may have noticed a few familiar faces on there as well, which I might get to in a second. And then it also comes with a booklet. Some of them I've seen don't come with a booklet or are missing a disc. So to get it all and with the booklet in play, very good indeed. It's such a good set. I'm very impressed with it. But yeah, Frank Gorshin there. And I think Adam West was in it as well. Where is he? There he is there up the top. Couple of Batman alumni in the show. So very happy indeed to finally get this one off my list. As you saw, I think I got Black Scorpion movie there a few months back. Now I got this, and I've only got 2 more to go now, and I've got them all, which I think is Black Scorpion 2 and Black Scorpion Sting of the Scorpion, I think it is. Oh God, don't quote me on it. But yeah, there's 2 more to get, and I'm looking at getting those soon. So anyway, that is a Black Scorpion on a DVD. Hey, so if you like that and you want to see some more of my collection updates, why don't you click there? Well, maybe you want to see some of my reviews too. Got you covered. Why don't you click that one there? And of course, don't forget to do the most important thing. Throw me a bat like, and don't forget to hit that subscription button on the way out. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.